Change up in there, punches him out. Number 1.
Well, this thing just about stops as it gets to home plate. The hitter could have reloaded a couple times if he decided to swing. Instead, he just wanted to watch it go by.
And now we'll take a quick look at the Mets. This is how they line up on the field.
All right, take a look at this club defensively. The thing to remember is they're ranked in the bottom 5 for the total number of errors committed. That's a lot of mistakes and a lot of extra base runners and bases that they've given up.
That's on the outside corner for a strike.
By all measurements, the Mets seem to be a better team at home than the record would indicate. About middle of pack when it came to pitching and hitting in Citi Field, but it just wasn't good enough.
Low for a ball, 1-1. And when you're playing in New York, when Steve's talking about being middle of the pack, John, that just is not going to cut it.
Especially not in this division. You're going to go 34 and 47 like the Mets did if you just play run-of-the-mill baseball against the Phils, Braves, and other tough teams in the NL East.
Can't catch up with that fastball. He's evened it up 2-2.
Some guys throw in, some guys pitch in. He pitched in right there to get the strike. Now let's see if he pitches away.
Catch is made.
This is why you swing the outfielders around to right field. That's where his strength is. That's where he hits it. That's where he did hit it. It's an out.
And in the batter's box, it's Abreu. Abreu will foul that one away. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. And there's McCann for the third out. No runs, no hits, no one left on. And the Mets there. Going to take a look now at the starting pitcher for the White Sox. So, Steve, how do you think you'll go about handling these Mets bats today?
Well, this matchup for the pitcher, not the best matchup for him, so he really has to limit base runners right now. Don't give this quality lineup too many opportunities to score runs.
Here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Well, maybe someone ought to have him step out for just a minute. He went after one in the dirt. Liner towards the hole. Abreu. And he'll step on first for out number 1.
Number 30.
Terry Collins has set the lineup, and here it is.
Not a great lineup in there today for this manager, so they're going to have to pitch well and play defense to have a chance to win in this one.
Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
Well, you talk about a big rip at such a slow pitch. Comes up empty.
Here's the pitch. Takes something off that time. In control with the count now. 0-2. Line drive left of the bag and foul. Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down.
At 80 miles per hour, that's pretty good movement right there.
Alonso.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
And we've got Alonso now batting. Lifetime numbers 3 for 21 off the White Sox. That falls in. First hit of the ball game. Now a quick look for this game of the White Sox and how they are positioned in the field.
A solid defensive team right here, especially within this division. They're the best, the fewest number of errors committed of anybody in the division, and it really does separate them defensively from all the other clubs.
And it's McCann batting. And here's the pitch. That one's drilled to short.
A good piece of hitting right here. They shift the defense to the right. He says, fine, I'll go left. Base hit.
We're going to see Garcia here. McCann is on at first. Alonso on at second. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball. Here's the pitch. Grounded softly to short. Anderson throws to first. Side is retired. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2.
for the Chicago White Sox.
And the cleanup man stands in. He'll start us out here in the second. Swung on, that is hit. Oh, my, that almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way. And so there he is at first base, and there's still nobody out.
Well, good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
Big swing there, but he can't connect, and it's a strike.
The hardest pitch to hit a home run on is that sinker ball. Why he's swinging that hard, who knows?
This is that fastball already 0-2. Oh, there he goes for second. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. And looked for a moment like he had a chance to make that play, but not to be. He's running towards second. Popped way up on the infield. That's one down.
For the Chicago White Sox, number 7.
Well, it was the end of an era for the White Sox in 2011. The last season for a 9-year reign of skipper Ozzie Guillen, one of the most beloved players in Sox history, and probably goes down as one of the most beloved managers as well.
Fouled off. During those seasons, the 9 years Ozzie was with the White Sox, took into the playoffs twice. No manager has done that in White Sox history. And, of course, in 05, they won it all.
And look, I know he would have loved to lead.
Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. 2 away. And he'll have to hold at first.
It's not just the players on the field that help win games. It's also the guys in the dugout. They shift the outfielders around the right field, put them in exactly the right spot, and it paid off.
Jimenez into the batter's box. He's off that one outside, 1-0.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I'm betting he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
Oh, he's trying to steal second. And he is out trying to take second. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base.
For the New York Mets.
A crisp day here at the ball yard. Temperatures might be dropping a bit later on towards the evening. Into the batter's box. He'll start the home half of the second. And we're going to see Martinez here. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Well, in this situation, coming into the game a little bit cold, you're going to do anything you can to get on base. You need base runners.
One away.
For the New York Mets. Shortstop, number 12.
Number 7 man at the plate. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that.
Well, that slider of his has been hit twice already.
I think the thing to recognize...
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And it's up against the wall. He's off for third.
A good job right there getting on base here with 1 away. Standing on second base. Now a single will score him.
Number 8 spot in the lineup. Spins, checks him at second. Has to dive, but he's back in there in time. It's fouled off. The pitch. And that's another foul ball. And he fouls off another one.
But when a pitcher throws a pitch out there 0-2, you're expecting him to get a ground out or a strikeout. But this guy just reaches out, puts it in play, defensive swing to keep this thing going.
And this rolls all the way to the wall. A run scores. 0-2 count, so you protect the pitch that's up. It's a little easier to do that.
Absolutely. You can fight it off, punch it over the infielder's head. That time, solid piece of hitting.
Brock at the plate. getting out in front. Any time of the ball game, you want to do that. Now you try and build on it.
Well, at this point in the game, we've seen some very important run production to get on the board early.
That's foul. And no doubt, guys, that you get the edge in a game at this stage, at least, you got a chance to build some good momentum.
You know exactly.
And he squares around, gets down the bunt. Abreu in time for the out.
Listen, pitchers don't hit the ball as well as position players do, but you can still impact the game with productive outs. Good bunt.
And boy, will he be happy if that comes around to score.
That's going to make the manager very happy right there.
Iridia gets a turn here.
Well, they catch a little bit of a break here in a jam with runners on base, but a guy who not typically is a very good hitter in this situation.
Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Gary, he gets a little over-anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1, so look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
And it goes foul. Foul! Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They get that first run of the ball game here in the second. Something to work on. The Mets lead it 1.
For the Chicago White
Jimenez into the batter's box.
Number 74.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that gets down for a base hit.
At the plate.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
Hit in the air to center field. 1 away.
At the plate for the Chicago White Sox. Pitcher number 84.
And their pitcher at the plate now. I think with 1 out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well, with the pitcher coming up, I think you have to expect they're going to sacrifice him over.
It's picked up. Wide throw. Can't get him at first base. Tremendous situation now for the White Sox.
Well, this was a sacrifice situation, but the defense just didn't react properly once the ball was on the ground. Now everybody's safe.
And we're going to see Garcia here. Not looking last time, but he'll hang on to that, so they will get 1. Bad throw. And he takes off for second. And he ends up at second. That's a double. Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. Flew out last time. And he starts him out. Ball. Slider just misses. 1-0.
Now, if you're going to miss, you don't want to do it up there.
The 1-0 pitch. Sinker waved at and missed. 1-1.
Well, he gets away with 1 right there. That was a mistake pitch, but unfortunately didn't get hurt.
Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. Number 12. Throws on to first. Side is retired. They give 2 men in scoring position. Couple of hits. Can't get them home, though. New York still hosting a shutout. Now their center fielder at the plate. Well, it's keeping up with the hit trends in this one. Let's take a look at the pitches that he's thrown on the mound that have been put in play.
And you can see that 4-seam fastball. It's been hit 2 times so far in this one.
And if you look at how he's gone to the
Swing and a liner to right center. And it's through. That's a base hit.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate. He pays for it.
And we've got Alonso now batting. He had a single in his last time up. First pitch on the way. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
You got the hitter down in a hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
Back there in deep left center. 1 away. The runner's tagging from first.
Well, this ball is hit into the left center field gap, and the center fielder has priority over the left fielder. Good job taking charge. He called him off and made the play.
And it's McCann batting. He's 1 for 1 so far. A swing line to left center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
When you shift the defense to the right, you have to pitch the hitter like he should hit it that way, into the teeth of the defense. Unfortunately,
Swung on and popped way up high. 2 down.
He's got a shot of getting out of this now. Big time out. Now he's got 2 down. He's only 1 out away from working out of his jam.
Martinez.
And we're going to see Martinez here. 0 for 1 thus far. Martinez makes contact, fouled it away. He deals. Martinez, there's a foul ball again. Pitch on the way. Smash towards the middle. And that'll put Martinez on at first now. Now here comes a run into the plate. And he's in there.
This separates the men from the boys at the plate. 0-2 count coming up with a big base hit.
You got to keep battling, and that's what he did, even though that pitch was away. And the number 7 batter in the box. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive hit in the air to left center. And there's the third out. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Mets by 2. And in the batter's box, it's Abreu.
Number 79, Jose Abreu.
First pitch is a changeup, looked at 0-1.
Look, Gary, the way this is going so far in the 4th, I mean, they do have 3 hits. So they've had a couple of base runners, but I think that because they're not mounting hit after hit, they may have to put some plays on to get the runners moving.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. Went away.
Got him to chase that ball down and away. Good pitch. Not real good execution by the hitter.
In the box, their rookie second baseman. Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing.
Well, we tell pitchers all the time, work ahead in the count. It changes the at-bat, and proof here. 0-1 count, and he's gotten 5 guys out today.
Keeps it down that time. 0-2.
Look for the pitcher to try to expand the strike zone here. The hitter has to swing at anything close.
Tried to get him to follow the sinker, but it's 1-2.
Look, Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. And, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
Garcia. In time for the out.
A well-hit ball. The second baseman easily takes care of it, though. Throws it over. This guy makes it look easy.
Up again now, the number 5 spot. He popped out his last time. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. Popped him up. And Martinez. That one's grabbed. Side retired. Good defensive half inning there. No hits. And the number 8 spot rolls around.
Number 6.
Steve, how about a look at what the pitcher's got done?
Well, he's putting his infielders to work, Gary, and getting a lot of help from his friends back there. Pitch the contact, let him put it in play, and throw strikes.
And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in.
Number 29.
Brock at the plate. Sacrificed his last time around. Swing and a line drive. Scott.
Now, this shortstop makes it look easy, but there's nothing easy about that. Those hard line drives often are like knuckleballs coming at him, but he made the play.
Iridia at the plate now. Grounded out his last time through. And he swings and hits this one foul. He swings and nails a liner. And that one's put away to retire the side. No strike. Adam LaRoche to lead it off. And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
And mixing up your pitches, to me, he's throwing way too many changeup. He's become reliant on it.
John, one of the things I'm noticing, checking out the inside edge data, is that so far in this outing, he's staying away from his slider. So I'm not sure it's because he wasn't feeling confident about it, or he didn't have a good feel for it, or if he's saving it, but he needs to use it.
There's contact. He drove it well. That's one away.
Well, Gary, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he set down.
Jimenez into the batter's box. Base hit his last time. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. The dive, and he's got it. What a catch. You can't be worried about getting hurt or getting dirty when you make a play like that.
Well, the ball was tailing away from him, and he had a lot of ground to cover, but he was able to get there.
Now their rookie center fielder. Last time up, flew out. Hit that one right back up the middle. And it gets through. Now the tying run at the plate.
Well, you would have to think with the speed that's on first base right now that they'll put him in motion to try to make things happen here in this game.
And their rookie pitcher in the box. He's 1 for 1 so far. Garcia. Throw in time. Forces him at second for the third out. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. White Sox still looking for a run. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up. Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. Now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
Well, so far in this one, he's gone to that curve more so than he usually does with that pitch.
You know, for whatever reason, it seems to me he's holding back that sinker, that pitch to get the ground ball out, to keep the ball in the ballpark. As the game wears on, that's going to be a critical pitch for him.
Slider too far inside. That'll back him away a little.
Well, he gets out of the way right there. If he hadn't been, he'd be headed to first base. Sometimes you have to take one for the team.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
Well, he climbs the ladder on him, Gary. He just didn't have enough bat speed to catch up to that pitch.
And we've got Alonso now batting. He flew out his last time up. This is in the air, straight away left. The catch is made, and that's out number 2.
Number 22.
And it's McCann batting. 2 for 2 in the game. First pitch to him. Swing and a hot shot. Number 20. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. And we're going to see Garcia here. He's ready to start out here in the 6th inning. Oh, and he dropped it. So they can't make the play.
For the Chicago White Sox, catcher number 20.
Catcher up to the plate. We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
Pretty impressive stuff, the way he's been pounding this strike zone. It's an indication of the performance we're seeing from him. You don't have success without good use of mixing locations.
You know, John, I agree. I think that he's kept hitters off balance. Every once in a while, I don't like the pitch selection, but he's executed that pitch even when it was the wrong one.
The pitch, fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
We got a second now to see the 4-seam fastball in K-Camp.
Jose Abreu.
And in the batter's box, it's Abreu. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And here's the first one. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. The second for 1 and 2. They pull off the double play.
Now he's bringing it today. He's got control of every one of his pitches, keeping hitters off balance the entire game. They just can't seem to find any answers.
New York still hosting a shuttle.
Batting for the New York Mets.
We're going to see Garcia here. 0 for 2 thus far. And here's the first one. Lines this one to the left side, out of play. Here's the delivery. And he fouls another one off.
Foul ball! Let's go, Mets. Foul!
And that's another foul ball.
Well, you're told with an 0-2 count to spread out your stance and to choke up on the bat so you can put the ball in play.
Swinging a high chopper towards the hole. And that's out number 1, stepping in the bag.
Third base.
Oh, he makes a nice play at first. Takes care of it himself. Goes over, touches the base.
And we're going to see Martinez here. How's he delivering on these first pitches? Let's look and see.
Well, throwing a first pitch strike is critical to success for a major league pitcher. They'll tell you that time and time again. He's proven that today. 12 guys out after going 0-1.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
He's got everything working for him right now. Every pitch, he's throwing for a strike. That's 9 in a row that he's set down.
He swings now and really hit that. And he can't run it down. He's going to try to stretch it. Probably thinking about the matchups here as we check the bullpen. Left-handers throwing.
Oh, that's right. I think they're getting him loosened up to face the hitter in the on-deck circle.
So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position. And with the pitcher due up next here, they're just going to issue the free pass and go after him.
Well, you see the strategy used a lot in the National League. Pitcher tends to be an easy out, so you put the hitter before him on base and go right after the pitcher.
Brock at the plate. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board.
When you have the lead, it's not the time to play it safe. You've got to go after him a little bit. You can risk giving up an out to get a run. I may start the runner here.
Number 9 will be the pinch hitter. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. And that's through a base hit. And he scores from second base.
What an at-bat right there. You know, you're talking about a guy coming off the bench cold. It's one of the toughest things to do in all of baseball. And he made it look easy.
Griddy up is the batter. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it.
Well, now they're putting some distance between.
Ground ball to short. Anderson throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they pick up a run on 2 hits and they leave a couple. Mets with a 3-run lead.
Now up to the plate.
Up now, their second baseman. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And we've got Carlos Carrasco pitching. The Mets turning to a reliever here. Change up in there for a called strike.
This guy likes to pull the string on hitters, Gary, particularly if they don't have a lot of patience at the plate. He'll get you thinking fastball and then.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And he's not able to get there.
Now up
Well,
to
you
the
hate
plate.
to see this as a manager. You go to the pen to get a different look in there, and he comes right in and serves up that extra base hit.
In the box, their third baseman popped up his last at bat. Here's the pitch. Line drive. That's foul towards first. He swings, hits a ball to right field. 1 away.
Not a bad swing on that pitch, but just got underneath it, and the result, easy fly ball to right.
Now it's Adam LaRoche. A career .267 number off the Mets. Starts him out with a sinker for a strike.
Now, guys, looking at the numbers on his pitch tendencies, I think he's going to come back with a fastball right here.
He delivers. Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side.
Foul! You're out!
That's strike 3. Adam LaRoche swinging through that one.
You can hang laundry on that one. 94 miles per hour, pretty good velocity, but that's pretty straight. Well, tomorrow's headlines are going to be written right now.
1 for 2 in the ballgame. And the first pitch. Line drive fouled off towards first. Can't catch up with that swing and a miss, and it's now 0-2.
Well, this is just one of those pitches right there that he had a chance to put in play, but his indecisiveness caused him to hesitate. And when you hesitate, you are locked, especially in the batter's box.
And that half inning finished with a strikeout. So they can't figure anything out. And through 7, they remain with...
Now up to the plate.
Now there's center fielder at the plate. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. And on the mound, we've got Dylan G. They've decided, swung on a fly ball down the left field line, and he'll put that one away for out number 1.
First base. Number 20.
And we've got Alonso now batting. Blew out last time. Here's the delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Number 10. And he throws it away. So they can't make the play.
Now up to the plate for the New York Mets.
And it's McCann batting. 2 for 3 thus far. Well, there is one down here. You got a man on second base. Going to give up the pass. Maybe try for 2.
The hit here scores the man on second, so obviously they're going to look for the double play.
And we're going to see Garcia here. Grounded out his last time up. McCann is on at first. Alonso on at second. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1.
Well, he was way behind on that one. Must have been looking for something else.
The pitch. 0-1 pitch is a change. Swung on and missed. 0-2. He fouls that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
Got to get up in the range now right here with decent velocity on that breaking ball and pretty good movement.
And we're going to see Martinez here. Drove in a run earlier in the game. First pitch to him. Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. And that's the 3rd out. Garcia grabs it. Real good work there. Eaton at the plate.
Well, it's a luxury for the manager having a lefty coming off the bench like this guy.
Here's a swing and a slow roller up the middle. Number 12. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Number 57.
As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
But what a big year for Big Papi in 2011. After looking like he was never going to be the same after that terrible 2009 year.
Here's one hit very well deep. That one's taken care of.
Chicago White Sox. Right fielder, number 28.
And we're going to see Garcia here. Reached on an error his last time around. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Here's the pitch. And he gets under that one. Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen.
Well, anytime you're down 0-2, the bottom line is you want to be able to cover the whole plate. You can't look inside. You can't look outside.
Swinging a high bouncer to second. And Alonso makes the play. And the tag is applied. Side retired. They're held in check yet again. Scoreless. Their shortstop in the box. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning. And we'll get to see George Sherrill pitching. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Well, George Sherrill's not your typical relief pitcher. Most guys
hit up the middle. Look out. Oh, right back up the middle, and the pitcher did not get out of the way. But a quick recovery that time gets the out. In the box again, their left fielder. Drew a walk as last time. Hit in the air to center field. 2 down.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly ball to center field for the out.
And it's Carrasco batting. There's a swing and a line drive. And that'll retire the side. Caught by Anderson. How about that? Only needed. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, Gary, this guy has an outstanding changeup. I mean, he makes his living by deceiving the hitter.
Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. It's down, a base hit.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
And in the batter's box, it's Abreu. He hit into a double play as last time. Here's the first pitch. Abreu will foul that one away. On the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball. One away.
Coming to bat for the Chicago White Sox, second baseman, number 20.
Cleanup man in the box again. He doubled his last time. One out man on first. He swings and drives this one. That's two gone. And he'll go back to first.
Coming to bat for the Chicago White Sox, third baseman, number 10.
Up now their rookie third baseman. He flew out his last time up. Here's the pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. Oh, and a great catch.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
I think you'll agree. And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.